Hello and welcome! In this video, I'll be taste testing EB Games' Having a Soda, a limited edition item released by EB Games Australia in 2022 for their 25th anniversary celebration. Now, while this was originally intended to be a mass-produced product sold to consumers, an anonymous source has told me that while investigating it, EB Games came up to some red tape and essentially found it was far too difficult to produce and sell food and beverage items in their stores, so they quietly scrapped that idea. They had already announced the soda in public on social media because there was a few competitions around deciding what flavor to go with, what it should be called, and also designing the logo. So since people kept hounding them after months of silence, essentially, on the last day of the year, they decided to release them for free in stores in limited quantities, and only some stores got them, and give them away, because that's something that they could do. So I was one of the people lucky enough to have one of the stores nearby me actually have stock available, and get it one quickly before it actually was all gone. So I've got one. Estimates say there was probably around 1,000 produced. They would have had to have done like a full pallet. Likely a bunch of slabs with 24 each. So yeah, no idea exactly how many are out there, all that sort of stuff, but I was lucky enough to get it. Let me know in the comment section below, were you lucky enough to get one too? And if not, hopefully this video will help with some of the curiosity. There's already, of course, been people selling theirs on eBay for ridiculously increased prices. But yeah, hopefully those are all, not real, essentially. So here we actually have it. As you can see, there's lots of condensation on it because I've had it in the fridge since picking it up in last year, essentially. So November 31st. But I've been busy with work over the New Year's and all the public holidays, so not able to drink it yet, but finally got the time. So let's start off with the label. So it's manufactured by Cook Soft Drinks in Queensland on behalf of Electronics Boutique. Made in Australia. That's the contents and all of the nutritional information. We have the logo design as per the competition, and on the side here we have the winner, so illustrated by Charlotte Cooper, and then 10-cent refund in states or territory of purchase with the containers for change scheme. And yeah, other than that, glass bottle, nothing else really on it other than there was an expiry date up there, so it expires in 2024. And that is essentially it. So I have one of the 25th anniversary glasses here to pour it into and taste it from, and it is meant to be Red Frog flavored. Let's see how it goes. I'm very worried that it's going to be shaken up and go everywhere. Hopefully it doesn't. Slowly turning. Okay, there we go. Let the gas out. Okay. There we go. No spilling today. I can't get it. I'm going to pause and finish it just because I don't want to spill anything. I literally paused and touched it and it came off, and I was like, of course it would. But anyway, so now it's nice and open. Let's go ahead and pour it in. So that as much is as expected. Got a nice red color. Looks great, nice and fizzy. Let's have a drink and see what it tastes like. Okay, so as I brought it up to my mouth, I could smell it, and it did smell very much just like creaming soda. So in theory, if you want to taste it, go to your local Woolworths or Coles or IGA or whatever and buy a creaming soda flavored soft drink, and you should be able to taste it. There is a hint of red frogs, which is what it's meant to be, but otherwise, a bit off the mark. Let me grab another taste. So yeah, it's been a long time since I've tasted creaming soda, but I'm pretty sure it's just creaming soda. Definitely not the red frogs that I'm expecting. I'm trying to, breathe in and do all the like wine sort of things that they do to try and get the flavors, but I mean the aftertaste is kind of red frogs, but otherwise kind of missed the mark on the flavor. I personally voted for the lime, whatever it was they called. There was 5 different options. One of them was fairy floss, one of them was lime, one was black licorice, I'm pretty sure. We had the red frogs and then something else. Cotton candy, probably. I went with the lime because I like my lemony and limey type drinks. This one doesn't, I feel, deliver what it was meant to. But considering they scrapped it, they probably didn't bother to go try and get the full flavor experience. Otherwise, it is a pretty cool item. Very limited, so nice thing to have in my collection, even though, it's just going to be an empty bottle by the end of this. But I can fill it with some red food coloring and water and have it on a shelf somewhere. Other than that, that is essentially it. And that brings the EB Games Soda saga to a conclusion. So let me know in the comments section below a few different things. Did you participate in any of the votes? Did you vote for one of the flavors? Did you submit a design for the cover or a name for the beverage in general? Did you manage to get this? Was it in one of your local stores? A lot of the stores in New South Wales had them. There was 2 in Western Australia. There was 1 in Tasmania. Probably about like 10 or so in Queensland. I think 1 in Northern Territory as well. So, a bit far and few between. Some people, on social media complaining, my closest store with one is like 6 hours away. Not worth it. It's like, well, they're giving away a product. Well, failed product, essentially. So, I guess beggars can't be choosers. But otherwise, I was very lucky to have it in my nearby store and like half an hour away another nearby store. So I guess it probably went on population density as well as EB World membership accounts. So the more accounts in a certain state or area, the more likely it was that one of those stores would have it. But anyway, I'm rambling on. Long story short, I got the soda. I've tasted the soda. It's essentially creaming soda, so go out and grab yourself one of those if you want. Like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new to the channel. I do unboxings and video gameplay. And other than that, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, thanks for watching, and goodbye.